What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? It's Monday. There's a car behind me. Oh shit. What's going on? Everybody's having a good day. Hold on. I'm trying to get myself together. My phone wasn't, I don't know what's wrong. I was trying to get on Twitter and it was like acting like I couldn't, like the app was, I don't know, it was acting crazy, but that's where my notes are for Married to Medicine. That's what we're talking about today. Married to Medicine. No, I'm not. Oh, God. Okay. So let's talk about Married to Medicine. First, they're still in Savannah. The episode overall was kind of like, it was like boring. I don't know. It was boring. It was like, I don't know what it was. I was like, I am so over Mariah and Quad's shit. I really am. And I like, at the beginning of the episode, I was like, okay, so I see this is going to be Mariah's storyline. Trying to get everybody to, I don't know. I don't understand what, she's trying to get everybody to be on her side and say that she is not a drug user. But at the same time, they don't have the relationship with you, Mariah, that Quad has. So I would never, and this is the same thing that happens with men in like rape case situations. I know it's very extreme, but the way that Mariah is acting, she's acting like she's going up for public office and she don't want anybody to know that she sniffed a little powder back in her day at a party or some shit. So at the end of the day, that's how she's acting. So I'm going to take it to the extreme. When somebody comes up with a rape case, a man, his friends around him are always like, no, he would never do that. He would never do that. And then it comes out that he did it. You don't know what people are doing without you there. You cannot vouch for people. I just don't. All you can say is what you've never seen, right? I can't tell you what you've never done. I don't know what you've done. You can't speak for me and say, Erica, you could say, I have never seen her do that. You can maybe speak to my character and be like, I don't think she would do anything like that, but you don't know what the fuck I would do. Just like nobody knows what Mariah would do, and she's asking for people to vouch for her. Bitch, you're not of that great character. I cannot vouch for you, and that's just it. I don't know why she wants these people to take sides with her and Quad. You and Quad have a relationship that is longer and outside of this show. If you did not like Quad that much, if you thought she was such a fake, putting on, honey, when Quad got up and at that church, I was like, Quad, sit down. Sit your ass down. Like, sit down. It is not that serious. It's always so dramatic, her and Mariah. And I was watching the last episode before the new episode came on, and I was like, Mariah, all that crying, all them faces, and then when Toya grabs the phone, all the tears and the crying and everything, your whole demeanor changed like that fast. Are you really crying? I was like, this shit is crazy. So yesterday I'm looking at the TV screen like, okay, so this is what's gonna be Mariah's story for the whole season, is trying to get these women to vouch for her. First of all, Jackie is never going to vouch for you, because just like she showed her skirt to you, you showed her skirt, your skirt or slip or whatever the fuck it's called, to her in the first season when you kind of tried to shame her for not being able to have a child. Like, I don't think she's really fooled with Mariah ever since then. So I'm not opening an envelope for you. I don't care whether you've done drugs or not. And as the people, like, even on Heavenly's thing, Heavenly's like, y'all need to do research. And that's another thing I gotta tell y'all. It's like, y'all do the research. This is my opinion about what I see. Do the research. If you don't believe about the hair samples only going back 90 days, do your research. Body hair it goes longer because it grows so slow. But the top of your head grows as fast as it grows. That's only as long as the shit is gonna be detectable in your hair. So the fact that Mariah went out and took a big ass plug of her hair trying to prove something, I don't know. I don't know what she's trying to prove. I don't know how she believes that, doing drugs is such a bad, a stain of your character. But you start rumors about women. You start what's worse? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, nobody defended Quad when you said that you went out and you saw her with the brother-in-law at the house and the cards, and she smelled like him. I don't know how you know what your brother-in-law smells like, but I guess it's another story. But you go to her house, she has his shirt on, cards on the desk, you sleeping with the sister's husband, she's in your sister's wedding, you invite her to be on a reality show, and then you keep bringing the shit up. You should have never invited her to a reality show. Did you invite her to the reality show believing she was going to be your little dark-skinned flunky? Is that what's happening? Because we see it happening on Basketball Wives. I'm just going to say it. So then when Quad got on the show as your little flunky, one step behind you, and she pushed through with all her voices and all her sounds and all her characters, and everybody liked her, and now you're like, well, wait, what can I bring up to stain her character? What did I tell you? How women fight. Women fight to ruin each other's social standing. If Mariah's a drug addict and Quad sleeps with married men, who would you want around your crew? The one who sniffs powder or the one who sleeps with married men? Honey, Mariah ain't doing nothing different that Quad is doing. And if Quad is lying, that's why nobody wants to back them up. Because we don't know what y'all talking about. We don't know what y'all talking about. I'm not backing y'all up. Y'all lie on each other, and it's so good that these women, especially Contessa, I'm not getting involved in that. Jackie is another one. I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not getting involved in it. Toya, you need to get involved because, bitch, you need the check. You need the check. You and Mariah in the same boat. The only difference is she's the executive producer and you're the employee. You need the check. Nobody else needs the check. That's why they pay Mariah. Mariah, we're not getting involved. I'm not in this. Heavenly, I'm not in this. I'm not in this. Well, Heavenly, you said, I'm out of it. And then everybody takes that stand. Neither one of them have a show to put on, but Mariah. Because Quad is good. Quad is trying to fix her relationship with Simone. She's trying to fix her. But Simone, she stuck up for Mariah. Y'all know better. Don't stick up for people if you haven't seen them. You don't have eyes on them all the time. You cannot say, I have never seen Mariah do cocaine. That's what you can say. But you can maybe speak to her character. I've never seen her do it. But you don't know what people will do. You don't know. I don't know about this thing. You don't know what people would do. You just don't know. You understand? So I'm with the rest of them. I'm not getting involved with this. I should have went to Starbucks. I'm not getting involved with y'all. And that's just what it is. And I don't blame you. And then, the men, keep saying they don't want the men involved. They don't want the husbands involved. But Scott and Cecil had their own scene together. How in the hell do y'all expect not the husbands to be a part of the conversation when they got their own scenes? If we did not see the husbands except for when they were with you, then we could see y'all saying, don't talk about the husbands. But they have their own character developments going on with the husbands. Scott goes and visits Cecil. He's talking about the situation. He didn't know he was going to be a single father. Well, listen, Scott, you're going to have to make this sacrifice so that your wife can take her way and take her journey on being the next black female surgeon general. That's it. That's what you're going to have to do. And y'all going to have to hire some people. I saw the thing for the episode. You're not going to hire your father or have your father there. Isn't he sickly? He got health issues. He can't be in there watching kids. I mean, I guess he can watch them, when they get home from school and make sure he can maybe piddle around and make some sandwiches for the kids. But that's an old ass man with a health condition. He cannot be watching no kids, Contessa. I was like, Contessa, y'all don't know what y'all trying to do. I don't know if you're trying to save money, but if you want to do what you need to do and Scott needs help and you don't want to resent Scott, go to school. You only have 1 year. The way the little boy made it seem, I don't know why I listened to the little baby, but he said you had another year left. Contessa in her interview said the school was only 1 year. So I'm trying to figure out, Scott, why the fuck you can't do it for 1 year? Honey, if you, let me tell you something. If you were not there, Scott, Contessa would figure out a way to go to school. She wouldn't work. But she figures like, shit, well, I got a husband. I'm away 3 days out of the week. she's not gone. It's a year of school where she's only gone during the week, 3 days out of the week. She comes home every weekend. How do you think that not only you are at home taking care of kids and it's exhausting and it's draining, and yes, but how do you think she feels jumping on a plane? You know, she can develop a condition with blood clots in her legs from traveling so much, and that's no joke. And you got to think about that. She's risking that. She's risking the relationship with her children for 1 year. Y'all gonna have to divide out what's the risk versus the rewards. The risk is, okay, 1 year without the children. The children will, work. She can repair that when she gets home. It's only 1 year. I thought it was 2 years. I'm up here thinking, okay, it's 2 years. Maybe and then Scott, Cecil's telling you it's all about communication. You allowed Contessa to go to a school in another state. You should have protested. When she told you where it was, when she told you how long it was, I don't know if you thought you would be able to handle it. This single mom shit is easy. Now you get a taste of what Contessa does when you're not there, when you're out with your friends, when you have the luxury of just leaving because you know she's your babysitter, she's your mama, she's your cook, she's your teacher, she's your housekeeper, she's all this stuff. You're not used to that. Well, you need to get used to it. At first I was like, okay, he needs some help, but yeah, y'all have enough. You have the means to do it. There are people and women who go back to school, get master's degrees and everything else, and are single mothers with 4 kids. They figure it the fuck out. Y'all got the means. Y'all are not broke. Y'all don't have to nothing. Y'all have the means to make it happen. So instead of being upset because she went, you should have said something there. Can't we find a school that's just as good in Atlanta, in Georgia, somewhere not so far away that you got to get on an airplane to get there? No, you didn't say nothing. You didn't communicate, Scott. So we don't know what the rationale for you not communicating. But you didn't communicate, and now you're here. You don't want her to resent you. She is, because the way that she fights, she's going to keep bringing it up. I go, okay, well, I went ahead and quit. All that dumb shit that she did the last episode. I was like, Contessa, that's dumb, the way that you're fighting. Why went ahead and quit? Why did you do that? You, again, did not communicate. Y'all have communication issues. That's what it is. Because instead of saying, you know what, let me see if I can move the school closer so that I can, but again, Heavenly is telling Contessa, take the kids with you. She has to study. There's studying that has to happen when people go to school. I don't know why people think they go to school and come home and then they can do all the mom shit. She needs quiet time. She needs to be alone. She needs to not be worried if she hears a noise, did somebody fall downstairs and interrupting her studying time. She got to study too. She's going to school. I'm like, why is everybody acting like they dumb, like they haven't gone to school? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And y'all can fix it. I don't care. I don't know. This is a great storyline. We can see how Contessa and Scott communicate. They're down in the boo-boom room. Cecil, he made me so mad when he dropped all that damn food. I was like, oh, I knew he was gonna drop it just by the way he was carrying it, and he dropped it. Luckily, he said the rubber bands was on the thing. He didn't drop the food. I was about to be mad at him, but he's sitting there and he's like, yeah, we went to counseling or therapy. It was good. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to go for your communication issues, because that all of what's happening with Scott and Contessa is an example of a breakdown in communication. Period. You didn't say that you didn't want her to go that far, and you didn't communicate, tell him you was about to quit because he was having a hard time. So what, you want me to just go upstairs and start mopping now? Some shit she said, some domesticated joke she was trying to make. But like the way that she fights, Contessa's gonna bring it up forever. So he needs to let her go to school. And it's only 1 year. I thought it was 2 years. And 2 years, I was still like, Contessa, figure out a way to go to school. Hire somebody. Y'all can hire somebody, and your father is not it. I know, I understand tribe and family, and that's what family is for. And grandparents are for that. My grandparents raised me. I don't know what these new age grandparents is up to, but my grandparents raised me. You understand what I'm saying? So I can understand that, but they weren't sick either. They were healthy until they weren't. You understand? So this is an old sick ass man. He don't even look the same as when we first saw him. We know y'all he can't be running around after children, Contessa. Y'all gonna have to figure out a smarter way to get you so that you can go to school. Everybody wants Contessa to go to school. But y'all not, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. And we all got the answers, apparently. We all got the answers for your life, Contessa. Hire some people, get Scott some help. It's only a year. You gone for 3 days out the week. Get it done. Period. You smart as fuck. You have a goal. Get it done. And like she said, I shouldn't have to wait until my kids get a certain age to pursue my dreams. And I agree with her. I agree with her. All this sacrificing shit, y'all figure out a fucking way to do what you want to do, even if you have kids. Your kids should not hinder you from pursuing your dreams. No, because now you're going to you're going to be resentful towards them. And then what happens when they have grown up and gone about their business? You sitting up there with nothing. No degree, no dreams, dreams deferred, dreams deferred, dreams deferred. Now your kids is off and then you too old to do anything. You don't have the energy to do nothing. Y'all figure out a fucking way to make that shit work. Period. Contessa was almost done with school. That's why I was like, it hasn't been a year. She would be done by now. Because when did they film this? In April? So she would be halfway done by now. How long was she in school when the damn season started? She would be done by now. Y'all stupid. Y'all dumb. For a storyline? No, thank you. No. I'm not doing that. Dream deferred? No, it don't have to be a dream deferred. Y'all got the means. There's women, single mothers with 3 kids, not living in an apartment, not a house, not access to just working a regular ass job, figuring out a way to go to school. Figuring out a way to study, be sitting up night after night, wait, feed the kids, put the kids to bed, and then turn around and study, and then stay up for 2 or 3 hours, and then have to go to work. People do it all the time. So Contessa and Scott, I don't know what the fuck y'all, the issue is communication. Y'all should have communicated that better, and that's it. That's all I got to say about that. So Mariah, this is Mariah's storyline, her sobriety. And so to me, I always felt like sobriety meant that you were not sober, and that you are sober to me means like you were drunk all the time or high all the time. You have an addiction, and now you're sober from that addiction. You're sober from drinking. You're sober from doing drugs. You're sober. So Mariah said something about her sobriety. So I'm trying to figure out what she's referring to, because I've always thought sobriety meant that she was an addict. So I don't know if she's not using the right words, or I don't know what that meant. I don't know if it was a slip. I don't know what that was. When a hair is dormant, meaning not growing, no new drug deposits can get into it. It can stay there for 1 to 4 months. So in theory, head or body hair can reveal drugs that go back further than 90 days, depending on the person. It depends on how fast your hair grows. So if she has her hair as long as it is, they might be able to go back as far as they need to go back in her hair. But they said no more than a year. But body hair, you can go back. So we saw them take out hair from the top of her head. So it was a long piece. I don't know what Mariah is trying to prove. I don't know if she feels like in society, in Atlanta or something, she's going to be frowned upon. I don't know if it's like maybe her family is looking at the television. I don't know what it is how she's trying to position herself so that everybody could vouch for her not doing drugs. Quad says she's not taking it back. I'm not taking it back. I saw it with my own eyes. Y'all didn't see it. Y'all don't think she does drugs. I saw it. I'm going to say she's doing them. Now, the viewing audience can say they believe Quad or they believe Mariah, but here's the thing. You believe Mariah when she said that Quad was sleeping with a married man, or a man that was about to get married, and then then she was also in the wedding of said man and woman, and then invited to the show of said man's sister-in-law to be on the show? Y'all believe that? Like, honestly, do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that a friend of yours can sleep with your sister's husband, and then you invite them to a show where she blows up and becomes this little localized star? And what? Like, do y'all believe Mariah? So y'all believe Mariah, that Mariah said about Quad, and then y'all don't believe Quad, what she's saying about Mariah. And I do find it odd, and I'm glad they're showing clips of Mariah talking about Quad. And I felt like every time Quad and Greg got into some shit, Mariah was always taking Greg's side. I think it was from a place of like, girl, that's a man with some money. You better not leave him. You better work it out, because I worked it out with Aiden. Like, I don't know what the rationale is behind that, but Quad don't have to do nothing she don't want to do. I noticed every time it was something with Quad and Greg, Mariah would always take Gregory's side. She would always figure out a way to figure out how Quad was not right in the situation. So, I don't know. Toya dressed like she knew she was coming to a bar. And y'all caught that shade, right, from Contessa? I don't understand. Every time, I'm going to point it out every single time. Look at how Contessa was, how Toya was dressed compared to everybody else. Y'all went to the barn. You was dressed like that. You didn't know where they was going. That's how you was dressed, in them jeans. That's your style. Now, we figured out that Toya has a casual style. I don't know if it warrants a 2-story closet for a bunch of jeans and t-shirts, but they might be expensive jeans and t-shirts. I don't know. So they want to know why they were invited to the farm. Jackie said, because y'all act like cattle sometime. Quad and Mariah's bullshit is a black cloud over the group, because y'all are trying to, because Mariah wants people to choose sides. She cannot sit amongst Quad like Quad can sit amongst her, because Mariah has told a lot of lies about Quad, according to Quad. So she doesn't want to, Quad can sit there and be cordial. Mariah needs somebody to be on her side. Toya and Simone are on your side, Mariah. I don't know. Can somebody please explain to me what Mariah wants from Quad? I don't know. I don't get it. Like, leave the bitch alone. She can do the cordial thing. Why can't you sit there and shut your big pie, oatmeal pie face ass up? Shut up. Just shut up. Just sit there. And why keep bringing up shit that we're trying to move past, lady? Stop bringing the shit up. Even Aiden asked you, why are you bringing it up? Cut it out. Oh, you want to see the test? No, I don't want to see no test. I'm not involved in y'all shit. That's what y'all niggas can't understand. Don't nobody want to be involved in Mariah and Quad's bullshit. Y'all need to handle this shit. And if Quad don't want to fuck with you, that's the problem. Mariah cannot handle that her flunky pays her dust. She don't want her. She don't care about you. She doesn't want to deal with you. We can sit up here and be cordial. We can be in the same friend group. But I don't need to be licking your ass. We don't need to be slapping hands. None of that. That's just what it is. And I don't think that Mariah can, I don't understand why she can't, as in her big ass age, understand that this woman doesn't want to fuck with you. And yes, I saw you do powder. Now what? Now you want everybody to vouch for you? No, bitch. We've known each other longer. They have never seen you without me. We've been together. They don't know our relationship. But you want these people to vouch for you? No. No, lady. No. Where am I? Hold on. I lost my place. Shit. It pissed me off. Her behavior throughout the seasons have been questionable. I always say when her face strokes out, when someone gives her heat, and that she gives, in my opinion, she drinks or peels. That's what someone said on Twitter last night. Yeah, don't nobody, Mariah and then she said, Mariah was trying to say somebody accused you of something so heinous. Bitch, it's not heinous. People do drugs. Like, I don't understand, like, people do drugs. Doctors do drugs. I don't understand. Nurses do drugs. The community that you in, those people do drugs. I don't understand why you act like, I don't know what it is. Maybe she's running for office. I don't know. But honey, you got the president of the United States has admitted to sexual assault. He's disgusting. So you can run for office too if you sniffed a little powder back in your party days, Mariah. Don't nobody care. But you trying to say that Quad sleeps with a man who's about to be married amongst a group of married men, I think that's more damaging to someone's social standing. I think that's more damaging to someone's social standing. Everybody could be like, yeah, you know, they done a few that, oh, Mariah, you did some powder back in the day of the party. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Now, if you was doing it now and your lifestyle and your daily life functioning was being compromised because of your partying, you taking your partying days into your home life, and now it's messing up your life, then we can have a different conversation with Mariah. But you saying that this woman is sleeping with married men in a group of married women, who do you think they gonna want Quad around, or do you think they would rather have you around and you sniff a little powder every now and again? Come on, stop. Y'all not thinking. Y'all not thinking. Mariah, I'm so glad that Jackie was like, I don't want to see it. Toya trying to get her to open it. No, Toya, you need this job. I deliver babies. I don't need this job. You need the job. So you vouch for her. Simone, I don't know what you doing. Why you vouching for Mariah? I don't know. She done called you Bucky Beaver and everything like that. Come on. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Mariah, don't nobody give a fuck. And this is going to be your storyline, trying to get people to vouch for you every single episode, bringing it up every single episode. Don't nobody care. No, nobody care. And you are bringing the black cloud, because I honestly feel like Quad can coexist with Mariah. Mariah cannot coexist with Quad. She just can't do it. This girl is likable. She's laughing and having fun. Even though you said all these lies about her, she can still have fun and kiki and laugh and stuff. Honey, when they get to the church, hold on. This shit broke me. Mariah, ain't nothing broke you. You don't care about Quad. You don't care. But when they show that video, where she be like, cocaine! That shit, I screamed. When Mariah's face, her face was so confused and bewildered. Like, bitch, what did you just say? And it doesn't matter. Here it is. It doesn't matter who you believe. It don't matter if you believe Quad. It don't matter if you believe Mariah. It doesn't matter. If they did both do what they said they did, the question is, what's more damaging? Saying somebody sniffs powder or saying somebody sleeps with married men? In a group of women, in a group of professional women. Now, maybe Mariah's like, okay, well, these esteemed doctors may not want to be around me if they feel like I'm doing drugs. But those same esteemed doctors are wives. And they may not want to be around a woman who sleeps with married men. So y'all both doing shit together to try to ruin each other's social status and social standing amongst this friend group. Quad can coexist with Mariah. Mariah cannot coexist with Quad. She can't do it. She acts like a plumb fool and she has to bring up shit every single time, and don't nobody care. And the fact that Quad pays Mariah dust every single time, she can't stand it. She can't stand it. Don't nobody care, girl, but you. And these women don't care enough about you to actually stand up and say, I've never seen her do drugs. Yeah, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you doing, but ain't nobody trying to get into accidents. You need to go on about your business. I think that's the bitch I cut. Fuck you, bitch. I think that's the bitch I cussed out the last time. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. You the one driving crazy, not me. Anyway, that shit broke me. That's what Mariah said. All of these gimmicks, like Contessa said, are failing miserably. These what are these called? These little friend things that Jackie does every season. She does one every season, which is hilarious. She does one every season. And to me, I feel like when I was watching them lighting the candles going from a side, I was like, okay, These are a group of girls or a group of women, a group of friends or whatever, acquaintances, co-workers, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And I feel like every season they do this kind of reset to kind of get them on the right track, but they don't talk about the things that happened before they started shooting, and so they bring those things over into that. Now, Mariah is bringing things up about what happened last season. Quad seems to, I really feel like Quad seems to want to like move past it but not reconcile, if that makes sense. Like I can be in a room with you, I can talk to you, I can mention, I don't have to be your, I don't understand, I just don't understand. Can y'all explain to me what it is, or what do you see as to why, what is Mariah trying to fix? And at the same time, you're trying to fix your reputation, but you have you apologized to Quad for what you said about the sister thing? Have you apologized to her? You want to clear your name? I don't understand. Somebody please help me understand. I don't get it. Quad doesn't see it for Mariah. Mariah wants to be counted, and Quad doesn't give a damn. She doesn't. That's a Taurus. I don't know what sign is the girl a Libra? I don't know what sign Mariah is. I think she's a Libra. I feel like she's a Libra. Yeah, I feel like she's a Libra, because I keep getting her and Giselle mixed up, and I keep thinking that they both Libras when Giselle's actually a raggedy ass Virgo. I don't know what kind of Virgo, what degrees of Virgo she got in her son's chart, but anyways, that's a whole nother show. But at the end of the day, you done ripped your drawers with Quad. She's done with you. How many times does Quad have to get, how many times? Like, I don't want to deal with you anymore, girl. We don't have to be friends. We can sit at this table, we can talk, we can have conversation. Quad is okay with doing it. Mariah, I don't know what she wants from Quad. I don't know. What y'all tell me, what does Mariah want from Quad, and what does Mariah want from these women? Like, what does she want from these women? She wants them to back her up, but I'm not backing you up, lady. I'm not with you all the time. Y'all come to these parties looking crazy as fuck, breaking glasses, telling people you're gonna chop them up, saying that you got rumors on Dr. Damon. Whether it's true or not, what are you doing? And why do you think that after doing these things, y'all tell me, since Heavenly is so mean, what has Heavenly done to Mariah for them? Because Heavenly does not like Mariah based on the fact that Mariah reminds her of her pretty ass sister, a pretty girl who doesn't have to do much work, everybody fawns over. You gotta be the smart, average looking girl. That's her issue with Mariah. Now I'm trying to think, Mariah why would you say that you have receipts on Damon cheating and then turn around and say, I don't want to break up a home? What if Heavenly wasn't as logical and a clear thinker as she was to say, and maybe she believed you, and maybe this is causing problems in her marriage? You look at all these turkeys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turkeys, 10 wild turkeys. There they go. There goes 2 right there. That's 12 of them. They're moving around, little wild turkeys. I don't know what it is that y'all that this girl wants. Jackie wouldn't even open the test. Look how Toya is dressed compared to the other ladies. I'm mentioning it every single time. Quad is a mess. She's so dramatic. That's when she was standing up in that church. I was like, Quad, sit your ass down. Sit down. Just sit down. Sit your ass down. Toya's version. So now it's on Jackie. Now they making Jackie feel like she did something wrong by not opening it. Jackie said, I'm not going to be the judge and I'm not going to be the jury. I'm not opening. That is how you know that Jackie don't fool. I don't even care about this little test between you and Quad. I don't care about it. Jackie doesn't want to get involved. Toya needs to get involved because she can be replaced. Toya, you better back up Mariah, because you and Eugene can be replaced. And that's just what it is. And that's just what it is. And at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck is going. I don't know if we're going to keep bringing this up every goddamn episode. Mariah wants somebody to vouch for her to say she's not using drugs. Y'all tell me, is Mariah running for Congress, or was she running for a local political office down in Atlanta? What the fuck? Why do you care so much? Don't nobody care about somebody doing drugs. Don't nobody care. They care more about a woman wanting to cheating with married men than they do care about a bitch doing drugs. And I was watching the other episode. I don't like how Eugene came in that bathroom and said that ghetto girl, and everybody seemed to know who the fuck he was talking about. I didn't like that shit at all. I was like, wait a minute. How they know that he was talking about Jocelyn, that ghetto girl? Because, honey, the rest of these bitches here is just as ghetto. So I didn't like that as I thought about it. Look at all these damn turkeys. Anyways, y'all, that's my time. Y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about this boring ass episode. And we'll talk soon. All right, peace. Turkeys.